right. Say and spell your first and last name for me.
My first name is Jeffrey Saunders, Jeffrey Saunders.
All right. And do I have your permission to use this recording?
You have my permission.
Excellent. Oh, and what's your official title?
My official title at New Leaf is General Manager of Beach and Hodges.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, so what are some aspects of vaping culture?
Some aspects of the vaping culture, you have the hobbyist side of people. You have the people that are just trying to quit smoking, going from traditional tobacco cigarettes to electronic cigarettes. The advanced side of things are people trying to, what we like to call cloud chase, where they build their own coils, wick their own devices, buy certain stuff that allows you to kind of take it to the crazy levels to get more vapor and flavor. You having issues?
No, say something.
What's up?
There you go.
Okay. You want to reset that again?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just cut that. Are you having issues out? Okay. What are some reasons people go to vaping?
I think the reason people go to vaping is they've tried a ton of different things. You've tried nicotine gum, patch, Chantix, which I've heard horrible stories about, nightmares. I won't even go into that. What vaping offers to the average cigarette smoker is a way to change over from cigarette smoking to electronic cigarette smoking as seamlessly as possible. That's going to allow you to feel like you're smoking, but you're not smoking, as well as get your nicotine. Biggest reason why this thing works is being able to inhale a vapor and exhale a vapor, so you still get the act of smoking, so you get the mental side of it, the oral fixation, the aspect of, going outside, having a smoke, and you also get the physical side where you're addicted to nicotine. So I think that's why this is so much more successful than the nicotine gum or the patch or Chantix, which blocks off some receptors in your mind or some craziness like that and gives you nightmares.
I know you're not a doctor, but can you speak towards any of the health effects, good or bad, that maybe you experienced or maybe customers have related to you?
Yeah, I can't make any health claims, like you said, because I'm not a doctor. I haven't personally done more research than just using it myself. But from my personal experience, I was a cigarette smoker from the age of 13 to around 17. I got up to about a pack and a half a day. I was starting to feel real bad about myself. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd have heavy lungs. I feel like somebody punched me in the chest all night long. I'd get in the shower, instantly start coughing up tons and tons of phlegm that was just disgusting. And then I'd have to have a cigarette to make myself feel better in the morning. Now I've been vaping for around 3 or 4 years, cigarette free for around 3. And I can wake up in the morning, I feel like a brand new person. I feel just like I should, like before I even started smoking cigarettes. My lungs don't hurt, I don't cough up stuff in the shower, I get sick a lot less. I don't get winded by going up the 2 or 3 flights of stairs like I did before. I feel better about myself mentally and physically. So overall, I can say that I've definitely felt the benefits of using electronic cigarette over cigarettes, and I get the same feedback from all my customers. I haven't had anybody who comes in here and says, I feel worse from using electronic cigarette.
UNF is passing a smoking ban that'll be in effect next semester.
Okay.
And before I finish that question, I want to try something real quick. Say something for me.
Hey.
All right. Say something.
Hey.
Say it again.
Hey.
There we go. Say it again.
Hey.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, so UNF is passing a smoking ban in the fall semester.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
Is that going to be as well as vapor, or is that going to be just cigarette?
The understanding now is that they'll allow vapor at least outside.
Okay. I think that's great. I think that people as young as people going to college shouldn't be smoking cigarettes in their first place. I know I wish I never started smoking cigarettes. Maybe that'll give them the opportunity to kind of maybe use nicotine gum, but hopefully go to the electronic cigarettes and have an easy way to get off the cigarettes. And by the, college allowing you to vape, it kind of promotes it, and I'm happy to hear that.
Some teachers allow vaping in class and others don't. Do you have any opinion on that?
I like the idea of being able to vape wherever I want. Is it practical, or is it something that makes total sense? No. I think that, in other places like a restaurant, that's not a big deal. I'm sitting down, I'm eating, I'm having, a nice meal. I should be allowed to vape. But in a classroom where I need to be paying attention and I have others around me who don't vape, and I could possibly be distracting them by blowing a cloud or, blowing smoke rings, I think that it kind of takes away from it. It's not really supposed to be in a class environment. I think I would be able to wait 45 minutes to 50 minutes to go outside after the class is over and have a vape.
If you had to explain vaping to someone who had never even read about it or heard about it, what would you say? I mean, what are you vaping and what are you exhaling and all of that?
I mean, I would take them through the process we take all of our customers through every day. When someone comes in for a starter kit, I ask them how much they're smoking, what kind of brand they're smoking, and then I start from there. We start about what flavor they want, and I tell them what the flavor is composed of, which is propylene glycol, which is commonly found in asthma inhalers. It's a double bonded alcohol that attaches to albuterol, and it's the delivery system for the medicine albuterol in your respiratory system. We take out the albuterol, attach it to nicotine, and you have your delivery system for the nicotine in electronic cigarettes. Vegetable glycerin is a food-grade product that produces the vapor and is the sweetener in your e-liquid. You also have the nicotine, and then you have natural and artificial flavorings. That's what gives you, if you want blueberry or if you want it to taste like tobacco, you need something that's going to flavor it or it's going to be plain.
Is vegetable glycerin found in anything?
A
common household product or anything like that?
Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of. Can't think of what vegetable glycerin is in right now.
I can look it up.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
The source for everything. What's the opposition to vaping? Like who's against it and maybe why?
You're gonna have our biggest opposer of vaping is gonna be the big tobacco companies. If you're gonna take a cut of their pie away, they want all of the pie. They're gonna do everything in their power to make that not happen. So obviously they're gonna hate us because we're taking sales away from them. We're getting people off cigarettes, and that takes away sales from them. So business-wise, they don't like us. I think people that are uneducated about electronic cigarettes and are afraid of change or something new and don't understand what an electronic cigarette is or how to use it get the wrong idea. And those people go ahead and assume, electronic cigarettes are bad for you, or it's a cheating way to consider yourself cigarette-free. So those are the people that are going to kind of oppose us.
And any last comments?
No,